Arc Raiders has been out for about 4 to 5 days now, and holy cannoli. I glazed this game in a previous video from the server slam, but it turned out to be better than I originally expected. I literally can't stop playing this game right now. Just look at my playtime. Holy shit. I was originally gonna move on to another game for a little while and make another video, but I'm drowning in the loot and I can't seem to gasp for air. Again, the release was about 4 days ago. I need to go touch some grass or something. Anyway, now that the full game has been released with all the maps and gear to be found, crafted, and most of all, stolen. In addition to the roadmap being released recently, I have more shit to shout off into the void for whoever dares to listen. What better place to start off than the maps? These maps are fucking beautiful and super well designed. It's something about the way the sun hits the camera at certain points when you first leave the spawn and step outside to see the lush green landscapes on the dam and Blue Gate, or when it's gleaming just right off the orange sand of the buried city. And you can't forget seeing the launch station tower in the distance on the spaceport map. There's just a sense of scale to these buildings I really enjoy. The buildings and structures, they dwarf everything around it. They just seem so overbearing and menacing. At the same time, mysterious in a way that makes you want to explore everything it has to offer. They're so big, in fact, that it seems like even nature can't reclaim them. On the more lush maps, the smaller structures all seem to be more decayed and invaded by the plants around them. But from a distance, these giant structures are all just intact and untouched. Until you enter them and there's obviously signs of rust and shit like that. I really like when games are able to encapsulate scale in a good way, and I feel like Arc Raiders does this flawlessly. This could even apply to the enemies too. The Leapers, the Bastions, the Bombarders, or Bombardiers, however you say it. They all just feel massive, and that's not even mentioning the Queen. I was finally able to get into the Harvester event for the first time and was amazed. Plus, I got lucky with the Juniper blueprint. Can't complain. Regardless, I'm getting a little sidetracked here. I'm still not done talking about the maps. I think that the actual layout and design of these maps are really able to kick in that sense of dread. What I mean by this is the sheer amount of windows and holes in the wall or doors that are just wide open that anyone can just pop out of at any time and ruin your shit. Now, this feeling doesn't really kick in until you actually get your loot. Because let's be honest, the first time you get in the map, you just put your gun away and zoom around with no regard. Until you find that nice shiny gun or a blueprint. And once that happens, you're basically crawling back to the extraction. I remember when I finally got into the control room in the dam. I was blessed by the loot gods and got the blueprints for the Patina, Osprey, and Venator all at the same time. And let me tell you, I was clenched up going all the way back to the extraction. And you all know the extraction I'm talking about. The one right next to the building with the windows all above it. Oh my goodness. And on top of that, I ran out of all my shield chargers while already cracked. Just walking around butt-ass naked and had a random guy come up with me without noticing at first. Hey, safety. Hey, buddy.
Cool?
Yeah, I'm cool. Hey, man, are you trying to leave? But thank God he was friendly. And mind you, I was gonna go to the Raider hatch, but I just couldn't trust turning my back on a random guy like that. The point in me even telling that story is that you gotta go all the way down the tower, all the way past the open area, and then sit in front of a bunch of open windows. The shit really gets your heart pumping, and I find it so fun. But a big part of that comes from the layouts of the buildings and just the open areas around it. But let's finally move on from maps and talk about the joys of proximity chat. Could you imagine if proximity chat wasn't in this game? It just makes everything so much better. Calling out for whoever's in the same building to tell you to chill, begging and pleading for someone not to kill you, and it working once in a blue moon. No! Get the fuck away from me! Get away from me! You monster! You monster! No! Oh, I love you. Okay. I'll always remember you. And most importantly, talking shit to somebody when you get that kill. Especially when you get killed all the way. I just mag dump every insult I can muster. Maybe even a slur or two. I won't say which ones though. I mean, I just had an interaction at the spaceport on the top of the launch tower, where me and my boy got ambushed, to which we started yelling at each other, talking shit. Hey, what the fuck is your problem? You the one that shot at us, dickhead! And eventually, I had an idea. Why not settle this like men?
Hey, pull your melee weapon out. Now we're about to settle this shit man to man. I'm not playing with your ass. Come here. Don't be a pussy. We're gonna go on top of the tower and settle this man-to-man.
Let's duel this out with pickaxes at the top of the tower to see who really deserves the loot.
You got a shield on?
I don't got shit on. My shield's cracked because of you.
I am the same way. Who's starting it?
Needless to say, I was already cracked with lower health.
Come on here.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Come here. Come here. Come here, motherfucker. Come.
Ain't does no
What's up?
fucking
What's up,
damage.
motherfucker?
God
Huh? Huh? No, god damn it!
damn. Round two, pick him up.
And lost. I swear that's the reason. So I took the honorable way out and committed seppuku, or seppuku. You know what them samurais did back in the day. And I jumped off the side of the tower.
Pick me up, round 2. I was already low on health, motherfucker. Dude, let's get it. Fuck! Get me off this damn tower! Pick me up so I can jump off this motherfucker. Some goddamn bullshit. Pick me up, motherfucker. God damn it. Fuck y'all.
Honor. But then my partner was all alone and got murdered. So hey, there's that. But the point here is that there was 5 of us all at the top of the tower. All of us able to kill each other at the same time, but we all were able to come to an agreement not to and put on a mini event. And it took place naturally. We didn't know each other. It's a really funny dynamic of the game that feels way more interactive than other extraction games I've played. Yeah, other extraction games have proximity chat, but it's just not the same. And this ties into my next point. Teamwork versus aggression. You could either work together to gather up all the loot or just plain out steal it. The basis of an extraction shooter. Duh. But in every single extraction shooter I've played, which is a bit limited, I have never seen teamwork as an option. Dark and Darker, Tarkov, The Cycle, that one Division game mode. In all of those games, every single person I ran into always shoots first, and most of the time there's zero conversation to be had, even if it's talking shit. I don't know if it's because a lot of new people entered into the genre with this game, or if it's just the dynamics because of how hard the arcs hit. But I think it's a really good balance of teamwork, betrayal, and just outright PvP, especially in the solo raids, which I mostly play. There's a shit ton of communication in this game, from yelling into a building, letting someone know you're coming in and not to shoot, or just letting someone know that you're behind them. Most importantly, just simply trying to extract with multiple people that you don't even know. I was in a solo lobby where like 6 of us were all in the same area being friendly and helping each other. 6! That's crazy to me. In a solo lobby. I feel like a big reason for teamwork to even be occurring is solely because of the proximity chat. It's something about the guilt you feel after shooting someone saying they're friendly, which I've done. I'm sorry, I needed those power cables. It was for the greater good. So speaking of PvP, I've been seeing a lot of debate and discourse online about how the game should be played, and that other people going in just solely to steal loot is ruining the game. That everyone should be working together to loot up and fight the arcs. First off, stop being fruity. Secondly, I really don't understand why people want this game to be solely PvE. I feel like it would be nowhere as fun as what it is now. Having to worry about whether an actual person can kill you to take your shit is such a huge boost when you actually extract or kill whoever is trying to steal from you. The only comparison I can have is killing a Dark Souls boss. It's just a huge wave of relief. I can't stand when people say, oh, this is how the game should be played. Like, who the fuck are you trying to tell people how a game should be played? It's a video game. People should be able to play it however the fuck they want. And if you don't want to be killed, then be more careful, bitch. Whoa, calm down. Subscribe. Please. I just don't think a PvPvE extraction game is the right genre for those types of people, especially if you have actual problems with players trying to steal loot or who go into a raid to fight. I'm not gonna lie, I can understand why they don't like it. I just hard disagree with it. Moving on from that ramble, the lighting. I feel like it plays such a huge part in this game. Being in shade or a shadowy corner can actually be a strat here. The shadows are actually dark as fuck. There's been more than a few times where I was running away from somebody and I just sat and hid in a shadow And it actually worked. They just ran right past. Not only does it help gameplay-wise, but I think it helps graphically too. The way the light just bounces off the grass in different buildings, it's just so visually pleasing to me. Hold on. Y'all thought this was a fucking prop, huh? Let me tell you something. It ain't juice. Anyway, Embark fucking cooked with Arc Raiders and they're still going. If you didn't know, they already released the roadmap for the rest of the year. And this month alone, they're about to release 2 whole new enemies, a new map, new items, new gear, new quest. Holy shit! Slow down. Then in December, we get another map condition and a new event. These continuous additions to the gameplay for an extraction shooter are very important to me. This genre can get pretty stale for me real quick if there's not regular updates to it, because eventually it just feels like a never-ending grind for the same shit on the same maps. And I feel like so much can be added into the future. Obviously more maps and bosses, but what if there were some type of timed PvE events that had groups fight one huge arc in some way? Maybe work your way inside of it and try to kill it from there. I don't know. I mean, just look at those big ass arcs in the distance on the Blue Gate map. That could please the players that are wanting more PvE, while at the same time bringing the whole community together to witness some cool ass shit. I feel like the possibilities are endless with the way Embark is treating this game. Or maybe the whole game will just die in a couple months. Who the fuck knows anymore? Are you even still there? The fuck? Anyways, I just had a lot more to say about Arc Raiders after actually playing the full release game. I thought I was gonna play it for maybe a couple weeks, maybe a whole month, but it's starting to seem like there's gonna be some longevity here. And I'm hoping that longevity is able to last for a while and not just 3 to 4 months and ooh, it's boring now, you know what I mean? But after watching Embark talk about it and seeing their roadmap, it feels like they actually care about what's gonna happen for the future of this game. I mean, just look at the finals. They're still going strong. That game is still fun as fuck. If you ain't know, go play it. But that's all I really had to say. So if you enjoyed the video, press the like button and
Right.